Yo, what's good, guys? Back with a new video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how to figure out what you want in life for yourself, for your life, how you want to spend your time, what you're gonna do with your life. Like how you want to make your money, the people around you, anything. And yeah, it really comes down to the most important thing is in solitude, being by yourself, talking to yourself, because only you carry the answers or you will find the answers by yourself. No one can tell you what to do. No parent, no teacher, no friend, no family member. No one really, do they really know you? Because you probably don't even know yourself like that right now, right? How are they gonna know you better than you gonna know yourself? That's already crazy. But you need to figure out who you are in order to know what you want. And how you're gonna do that is by talking to yourself, by being by yourself. Like right now, the whole evening I'm by myself in my room doing the things I need to do, handling business, right? And by doing this a lot, I've figured out what I want. I'm now doing what I want to do and love to do. I know who I am. I know what I stand for, and this way I can move to life the right way, to life. Sorry, you know. But most people in general nowadays are so busy external and think those stuff is the most important things. And I'm talking about their job, school, family, friends. The weekends they're outside, doing whatever. They're constantly busy externals, so then they don't have time for internal. But be real, what you do, is that really what you want? Do you really enjoy it? If you do, good for you. But if you don't, what are you doing? You're wasting your time on the wrong things. Life is too short to not do what you love. To not go after what you want. To not figure out who you really are so you can move the right way. And those answers are found by yourself when you're with yourself, when you're talking to yourself. And and how can you figure the answers out is by having, like, when you're in your busy life, you make moments of silence, like I said, being by yourself, but also have like a conscious mind of observing in the outside world, by observing yourself. Or you have this job, you come home, hey, do I really like this job? Do I really like these people around me? Asking questions, how do I feel? Because the things are really for you will give you a feeling of enjoyment, peace, love, and ease, no stress, no whatever. But like I said, the right things, because you can feel good by drinking alcohol, doing drugs, and having a party around you. You can feel good for the moment, but that's not really feeling good. You need to feel good when you're in a room by yourself the whole day doing nothing, having a baseline of contentment, ease, and peace, and just excitement of life. That's when you know you're happy or at peace, because anyone can go outside and do something crazy and feel good for a moment, but that's not happiness or real enjoyment. Real enjoyment is doing the right things that are for you, things you love to do, things you just enjoy, you know? So yeah, back to you can learn a lot even from observing and watching other people, even when they don't talk to you. When I was young, you see people stressing, frustrated, they don't like their job, they hate their job. And I was already talk to myself like, kid, like, I don't want that for me. I don't want to do something I don't like. I don't want to stress about money. I don't want to be stressed all the time about my job. No. And now I'm like, I don't even want to work a job my whole life. But that's by talking to yourself when you're by yourself and you're thinking with yourself. Even when you're outside, you're thinking, observing, because you have this conscious mind about what's happening around you. But that's also the way you will figure out what you want. Because if you see all those things, I don't like this job, I don't like these people, this, that, so you can narrow everything down with years of wrong decisions, mistakes, failing, losing, and making new decisions, trying new things, and again failing maybe, or you have the right thing you enjoy. It's about walking the path and failing and losing, like I said just now. But you have to have the courage for that, because it's not easy. It will come with uncomfortable feelings and hurt, pain, stress, whatever at first. Because it's normal. There's good stress and bad stress. And you have the courage to walk the path, because that's the only way you will figure out. And from all the experiences you had and will be having, you will learn the most about yourself and about what you want, because you can say, "Oh, I don't want that, but I do want that. I like that, I don't like that." Understand? I do enjoy this, but I don't enjoy that. And then eventually, with time, you will narrow everything down and you will be like, this is what I want to do in my life. I like this. Oh, I love these people around me. I love this person. I love doing this. I can do this my whole life, you know? But that's by walking the path and making so many wrong decisions and mistakes. But also, that's the right path, because the right path will come with a lot of struggle at first. But most people are already afraid of trying something new, so they stay with the thing they don't like because it's known. But life is too short for that. Remember, life is too short. You rather want to have temporary struggle and the rest of your life have enjoyment and peace than have this bullshit your whole life. Because some people do the wrong shit 50 years. They don't enjoy their work their whole lives. And then people say they didn't have a choice. You didn't give yourself a choice, bro. You know, and also on this path of life is not easy, and it will never be. You just be better equipped and more skilled to handle life. That's just the whole part of it. But do everything with a little bit of forgiveness, acceptance, and love to yourself, because we're here for the first time on this earth and we will make a lot of mistakes. We're not perfect and never will be. So be kind to yourself and to others as well. You know, because you're learning on its way. You don't know everything. Sometimes maybe you think you do, but you know nothing. That's the whole thing. You need to think you don't know anything. That way you can learn everything, you know? So yeah, how do we get to know ourselves and know what we want? It's about walking the path and by making a lot of mistakes and failures and wrong decisions. About talking to ourselves, being alone, narrow everything down, be observant about our surroundings, people, and ourselves, you know, in our daily lives, and making time for ourselves in moments of silence. That way, step by step, day by day, week by week, whatever, year by year, you will, you know, because when you know yourself and know what you want, this life will be way easier, way more fun, and life is way too short for doing the wrong things and not doing what you love, okay? So yeah, figure out what you want, man. Figure out what your purpose is here, what you really want and want to do. You know, it can be something small, something big, whatever it is. If it's for you, it's for you. Just trust your feelings and your instinct, man. When you do something, how does it make you feel? Do you enjoy it? Do you don't like it? How do the people make you feel around you? Just be observant, you know, and talk to yourself, and you will figure everything out on its time. But we will never figure everything out. But that's the beautiful part of life. It will never be done. But that's the most I look forward to, that is excitement, though, right? To not really know everything, we'll never know. So the possibilities are endless. Keep that in mind. Anything can happen, anything can be created, you can do anything. Keep that in mind. See you in the next video.